In the previous videos, we discussed basic overview of Moodle. We discussed the icons that Moodle uses. We've discussed file management and topic bars. The topic we're going to discuss now is labels. And what labels allow you to do is to separate specific information. For example, in my Chapter 1 topic bar, I may want to separate my resources such as websites, PowerPoints, Word documents, so on and so forth. It's just another organizing tool to make sure that my digital plan book is as clear as possible and user-friendly. So let's take a look at how to do that. The first thing I'm going to do is, as we always do when we edit our Moodle page, is to turn editing on. So if you look in the upper right-hand corner, I'm going to go ahead and click on Turn Editing On. For this example, I'm going to work with Chapter 1. Okay. In order to add a label, I'm going to click this drop-down button right here. The best way to think of a resource is anything that you might give to a student, such as a printed off worksheet, what have you, or anything you might use to teach, such as a flip chart or a PowerPoint, etc. When I click this down arrow, it's going to give me several kinds of resources that I can put in my digital plan book. In this case, I want to choose label. I'm going to go ahead and select Insert a Label. After I've clicked Insert a Label, it's going to give me an HTML editor. I'm going to select in the HTML editor, and I'm going to think of this again as Word. And I'm just going to give this a name such as, let's call this PowerPoint. Okay. Now, just as I did with my topic bars, I may want to change the color of this to make it somewhat distinctive. And in this case, I'll just choose this color right here. And I can also change the type size. You would not want to change the type size to make it larger than your topic bar. Maybe just a little bit smaller. Again, think of it kind of like a table of contents with major headings and subheadings. I'll just select 10. Once I've done that, all I need to do is click Save and return to course. Notice my first label shows up in my Chapter 1 topic bar. Now, I'm going to go ahead and repeat this process by clicking Add a Resource, Insert a Label. Now, the next label I want to add is Documents. But before I type the word Documents, I'm going to use one of the tools from the HTML editor to create even more separation and organization in my Moodle page. And that's this line right here, horizontal rule. When I click this horizontal rule, it's going to just make a line at the top of the label. I will then type Document, kind of like that. Select the same color, change this to 10, and then I'll click Save and return to course. I'm going to go ahead and turn editing off so you can see what this looks like. Notice here I have one label titled PowerPoints, another label titled Documents. Now, when I begin to add actual PowerPoints and documents, I'm going to be able to keep them separated by this line. You can repeat this process with as many labels as you like to create as many different subcategories as you like, using the line to create separation. We will do one more example. I'm going to go ahead and click Turn Editing On. Select Add a Resource, insert a label, click my horizontal rule, and I'll call this Tests. Change the type, change the text color, Again, so we can return to course. I'll turn editing off. There. And this has been how to add